Yo, what's going on, guys? This Shady here. Today we are here with our Week 4 game of the APA Ascension. This week we're going up against Coach George, Sir George the Great, I believe his full name is. And the San Jose Eggies, I believe that's the team he's opting to use this season. We were going to face Coach Love and his Atlanta Aerodactyls. I had already had the 6 already pretty much prepped out. I'd already kind of started prepping, but I wasn't too far into it when it got announced that Love would be replaced just because he was a little bit inactive during the season. So they decided to replace him, and now we're going to be facing George, which is fine. I did allow him to, of course, get his transactions in. Like I said, I just did a little bit of prepping, so I didn't mind just kind of starting all over from scratch, which kind of sucks because his new team has a lot better of a matchup against my team than Love's team did. I definitely felt like I could have. I had no problem with the 6 I brought. I felt very, very confident going into it, but this is definitely going to be a different team to play for sure. So his team has not been updated here. But I did make sure to update this for him. I don't know if I'm allowed to really touch this part. I didn't want to, but his team is updated here. He has the Latios, Weavile, Arcanine, Mantine, Gardevoir, Torterra, Staraptor, Raichu, and Aggron. Whereas we got, of course, our usual squad of Manaphy, Donphan, Gramble, Hariyama, Rotom Heat, Tauros, Crobat, Umbreon, and Blossom. So, what are we going to decide to bring against this team? I thought Zelf looked phenomenal against this team. Of course, this team's a lot quicker than his previous team was, but this outspeeds pretty much everything minus the Weavile, of course, of any Scarfers. Psychic, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Stealth Rocks hit his team extremely hard. And then this Sash Lead, I wanted a Rockers on his team. It really put a lot of pressure on the Mantine. Latios doesn't get Defog this generation. So, Mantine with Defog, and Staraptor with Defog. I think Staraptor gets Defog. Does Latios get Defog? I actually don't know. I said that. I'm actually not too sure if Latios gets Defog. So Latios with Defog. It does get Defog. Okay. And does Staraptor get Defog? I imagine so. Okay, so he does have a few Defog options, but that's fine. But Rocks nonetheless puts a lot of pressure onto his Mantine, which will most likely be his Defogger, but also puts pressure, of course, on the Weavile, the Arcanine, the Staraptor, the Volt Switching Raichu. I mean, Rock just really, really pressures his team a lot, so Rocks are going to be very important to keep up this game with the Zelf. And then next we got a BDSP, Rotom Heat here, Overheat, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave, I think the speed control could be very nice for our late game threats. Overheat. Obviously it's dual stab Thunder Wave, which helps deal with the Raichu, kind of the Gardevoir. Gardevoir is super scary for my team to deal with. The Gardevoir was not on the original team I was prepping for, and now that he has it on here, Gardevoir, I really just don't have a lot to deal with it. Very, very scary. So, but yeah, we pretty much deal with the Weavile as long as it's not banded. We switch into the Arcanine, which this will be my switch into Arcanine as long as I see that there's no Will-O-Wisp. I mean, if there is no Will-O-Wisp, then I'll go into Donphan. But I don't want my Donphan to get burned, so Rotom will be my switch into that beforehand. I can deal with Mantine pretty safely. I can switch into Torterra. I mean, Rotom just overall is pretty nice to help deal with some of his offensive threats. Next, we got Umbreon, which is Spadef Wall. Just Foul Play, Taunt, Wish, Protect. Just meant to deal with things like the Latios, which is in the Weavile, surprisingly. And if Gardevoir is Scarfing to a Psychic move, then there you go. It can help deal with the Raichu. Overall, good defensive wall. Keep my Rotom healthy. Things like that. Keep Donphan healthy. Good mon. Next, we got a Donphan. Fizdef Donphan with the Earthquake, Ice Shard, Knockoff, and Spin. Didn't need any attack investment this time. Just ran a little bit of speed in case he tried to speed creep. Earthquake, obviously, for our main stab. Ice Shard, just to help hit the Lati. Because Knockoff into Ice Shard should kill most Latios sets. Or Latios spreads, and just the chip also on things like a Staraptor. If that's a Scarf Guard, that might be important with the Ice Shard damage. It could just be really nice. So Ice Shard, and then Knockoff, obviously, like I said, Knockoff plus Ice Shard kills any Latios, and knocking off any other items on the field might be nice, especially if we can knock off that Guard's Choice Scarf. And then Spin, just to get rid of hazards. Because he does have rocks on Aggron and Torterra, and that's about it. Just those two, which is nice. Next we have our Tauros here, just max speed because he has to speed Kai the Latios, with Rock Climb, Ice Beam, Facade, and Earthquake. Earthquake for the Aggron, Rock Climb as our main stab, Facade in case we get burned, and Ice Beam for the Torterra. Rock Climb, pretty much 2 KOs or Elkos everything on his team, especially after rocks. So Tauros looking to put in that work again this week for us. And then lastly is a Yachi Berry Crobat with Brave Bird, Toxic, Roost, and U-Turn. Now, originally tried to mess around with Manaphy on this team. Manaphy had an amazing matchup prior to the transactions being made. But with him adding on the Mantine, which completely walls me, adding on the Raichu, which now outspeeds and of course just bopped me away at the Thunderbolt, adding the Torterra, which made me have to throw on the Ice Beam coverage. I mean, it was just like very hard for Manaphy to really stay on the team for me. I really tried to make it work. Didn't work though. So we're gonna run Crobat here. Brave Bird, really the only move we needed. So Brave Bird, Roost to get our health back up if we need to. Toxic because Umbreon. It has a very good matchup against him. He has trouble breaking Umbreon depending on his set. So if I can get some nice Toxics off with Crobat, depending on what I get him on, Umbreon can Toxic Salt easily. Or at least let him get chipped down to where like a Zelf or Tauros can kill him late game. So, or Crobat late game as well. So that might be a good thing to work. Originally, I think I had Tailwind on there because I thought that might be nice, but I think this is fine. And then U-Turn obviously to get out initiative. And then Yachi Berry for the Weavile's Ice Shard. Weavile is pretty scary for my team to deal with late game. So, and it does stop my Zelf always, unless he did some very incorrect speed creeping. So, I think just trying to make sure that thing's down might be important at some point in the game. So anyway, 7-6 we're bringing against our opponent, and hopefully we can pick up a win, because right now we're sitting pretty high up on the standings right now, especially with our differential. We're sitting at 2-1 plus 6 at the 4th seed right now. Depending on these two, we might go up to the top 3 seeds, depending on how their week 3 games went. But that's fine. This is the end of that, and we'll see you guys in the battle. Okay, we are now here in the battle. Ooh. Darn, I was supposed to be hearing that, but we're here in the battle finally with my boy George here. I just plugged in all the chats, what we needed to do. So let's look at what he did not choose to bring. Of course, what he did bring. So he has Latios, Weavile, Mantine, Staraptor, Raichu, and Gardevoir. Sucks to see Gardevoir. So no Arcanine, which is great. We don't have to worry about getting Willowed. Torterra, no Aggron. Okay. So, I mean, pretty much what we expected. No rocks are going to be from him. So, as long as we get ours up, it's pretty much fine. I don't really want to lead himself just yet. I don't feel confident in doing that. I think Rotom's pretty free to lead with, though, against his team. So, we're going to do that. Okay, so he's going to lead Raichu. That's fine. He could surf me. This is a Spadef Rotom, though. This Raichu could definitely surf me here, which could be a problem. Versus a Rotom. Surf is not 2k on though, and we can fire off an overheat and be fine. I'm cool with that. I really want to predict the swap into like Lottie or Guard, but I think he might just stay in and surf. I really want a Thunder Wave here. I'm gonna use specs though. How do I do that real quick? Better options, there we go, and then ignore spectators. I really want to, oh man, we're just gonna stay in here and we're just gonna, did I do that turn 1? I don't trust I don't trust it. Okay, good, he surfed. Okay, he's gonna overheat. We're gonna do 77, which is nice. So he did 37 from that surf, or we took 37 from that surf, which obviously not life orb, so that makes sense. Yeah, that's about a good, decent roll. I really want to just Thunder Wave here on the swap. So why not? We're gonna... we kill with another one, right? Unit -2 we kill here. Yeah. Whatever. We're just gonna overheat again. Right. I mean, we didn't bring Manaphy, so I think he's okay with sacking this. To be honest, I'm gonna overheat again. I feel like he's okay with sack. Ah, man, I really wanted Thunder Wave. That sucks. Okay, What's he gonna do? He's gonna go guard, which is terrible to see. He's, I actually really just want to stay in, to be honest. It's gonna be leftovers. I'm actually gonna just stay in and Thunderwave here. I'm okay with taking whatever this thing wants to do. We're actually gonna outspeed. Okay, so definitely not Scarfed. It might be a Calm Mind set. It might be a bulky Calm Mind set with leftovers. So if he's Calm Mind, we can go hard Tauros here. I mean, we can full switch first and go into Tauros. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna go full switch out. Right? Take 8% at -2. I don't know if we get any sort of information from this Gardevoir with that. -2. So, oh wow, he's very actually specially defensive, which is crazy. I just felt like a offensive one just did so much to me. Okay, meaning that we can actually do something else. Probably we can maybe go Donphan, because we can. He probably has like Grass Knot or something. So let's say we go into Tauros here then. Moonblast is to a KOing, but I should just be able to click Psychic here. Rock Climb should be able to pick up the KO following that. So we're going to Tauros here. And he gets fully paired again. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know what he's trying to do there, but I mean, that's just unfortunate. And with him at 91%, I think we should be able to pick up the KO here. The 75% chance to kill. We're gonna click it though. He's going to Mantine here. We're gonna Rock Climb. He's gonna 2 a KO. We're gonna click it again. And if you get burned, then we just got a Facade. That's fine. So I know it's not Scarf Guard. Raikou just like, I don't know, Zap Plate or something. Maybe Shucko Lore for Donphan. Don't know anything about that Staraptor set yet. We're gonna miss, which, I mean, it's fine. Is he gonna burn me? He isn't gonna burn. That's fine, because we had Facade. And we don't need EQ, and we don't really need Ice Beam, because that was for Torterra. So really just, if he burned me, it just would have sucked, because then it would have been taking Burn Chip plus Life Orb Chip. So, that's fine. We're gonna try to go for another Rock Climb here. I think that miss is completely fine. Yeah. Especially because we got the lucky with the pair there. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but he did have that happen to him, so I think that's fair. Now, if we kill here, he can go Weavile, and I'm not sure from there. Okay, he's actually going to harden his Staraptor. It's going to be Reckless, and it's going to hurt. Going to hurt a lot what he does. So there's going to be a Reckless Staraptor here against my Rotom. What about Rotom? What if we go to Rotom here? Raybird we should be able to take. If he double edges, that's tough. If we go hard Donphan, is that a problem? That's like the wrong move. It could be. I think we just stack Rotom though. I don't really see why we need Rotom right now. Rotom. Because, I mean, I'm not going to take care of Weavile. Raichu. Raichu just 2 shots move Surf. We're gonna go run up here. We're gonna see. We're gonna try to get some information on a set. That banned? For it just Oka like that? I think that's banded. No. No. So we can go Donphan here. Or we can go into Azelf. If I go Azelf, I can set up rocks for free. I use swaps. That or I go Donphan here and just fire off a knockoff to his team. I think I'm cool with just going into Azelf though. And just setting up rocks. Okay, he's gonna go guard, which is what I thought. This is obviously Spadef for my Gardevoir. So a Spadef Gardevoir, how are you taking these hits right now? How are you taking these hits right now? I feel like you're taking them pretty well. 252, 252, calm, careful against my Zelf right now. Yeah, it's eating up my shadow balls, and it's probably just gonna be a wish passer. I can't go into Dawn Fan. I can try to go Tauros again. That or go into Crobat. I think I'm just gonna go hard into Tauros here just to chip it down. He's teleport. Okay. Okay. And he's gonna go back into Staraptor, which makes sense. Now, I think I can just go Donphan here. I think we're fine to go Donphan. And then just knock. If he turns, it's a good play. I think Donphan's pretty good there. Gonna CC this time around. Predicting Umbreon, I guess. I don't think I agree with that play. But knockoff is extremely free against this team right now. So we're gonna click knock. I can see him just stacking Raichu right here. Battery goes Gardevoir. Yeah, he's gonna go Gardevoir. I'm gonna chase my Sturdy, that's fine. We're gonna knock off here. Knock out leftovers. And do we just go with an Earthquake at this point against this Gardevoir? We did 35%. Which should just be max HP when we get the roll we're looking for. Leftovers. Where is it at? There we go. Yeah. We should just be able to kill, and I think, yeah, we should outspeed now that we got the pair off. So we're gonna EQ here. Oh wow, he outsped me still. That's actually crazy. I didn't think he outsped me. If he had clicked like Energy Ball or Grass Knot, that was hurting. So we got very, very lucky with our paralysis on this Gardevoir this game. Sorry about that. He outsped me though? Really? Even like paralyzed? Like -1? 130? Yeah, I guess he had a lot of speed investment then. Unless like the paralysis like a different speed than -1. That's what I thought in my head. It halves it. So how do you outspeed me? You click Shadow Sneak then? I guess he clicked Shadow Sneak then. That's my only thought then. But I sure should kill this thing. Yeah, it's fine. Gonna go into Weavile now. Might as well just keep Donphan around at full. Does with the Staraptor. It kills it after Ice Shard. So we're gonna go into Umbreon here. Umbreon should be fine. Gonna crash me. Gonna be Life Orb. Okay. We're gonna protect. We're gonna protect and see what he wants to do here. Just get some HP recovery back. We're gonna wish now. We're gonna get the wish off, which is fine. We're gonna protect again. Like no reason to not just do this. He's SD. Okay, now there's a reason to not do this. Okay, so we're doing 45. So I have to protect. I mean, where's Sash? And then Sash. Is Elf. Okay, so let me think. So in my thought process here, if I click protect here and he attacks me, that's fine. We live. We should be able to get the foul play off. And then we kill. Then we just don't really have an answer for a lot of these, but that's fine. I think our offense should be enough to just put it down. If I let this go down, though, I think we just protect. I don't see why we don't protect. Because we have a Zelf, and it should be able to kill the Thunderbolt, right? The Zelf, you kill a Thunderbolt? Into Weavile. You see. Do you kill, bud? I need you to kill. Wow, it eats it. That is crazy. And Crobat. Crobat lives in Ice Shard at +2, right? Ice Shard +2. Okay, so we can't let it get up another SD then. Okay, so we have to foul play here. He's gonna crash, which sucks. So I could have protected then. So I think we can just go into Crobat here. Obviously a Shard. We're gonna live it. Do a U-turn? I think we U-turn into. I think we U-turn to kill, because if we don't, then that invites in Staraptor. No, I'm okay with Staraptor coming in. I'm not okay with. Never mind. We're gonna U-turn into his elf. We're gonna U-turn into his elf here. We're gonna be Ice Shard. We're gonna live it. We're gonna click U-turn here, and we're gonna go into it as self, right? I think that baits in Staraptor. That or we go Donphan. But I'm afraid that if I knock off, then it's just kind of over. So I think I'm just going to go into a Zelf here. That or I could have gone to Tauros, but I think I'm okay with the Zelf here. He's gonna run a Lottie, which sucks, because if he's Calm Minds, it's about to be very, very scary. We're gonna Shadow Ball here, though, and see what he wants to do. Oh, wow, we got a crit. That's crazy. And then we're just gonna be able to Psychic and kill here. Let's Focus Sash. I don't know how much that crit mattered, because I don't think he, even after a Calm Mind, he would have been able to live a second one. It just meant that I would have lost another differential, which I wouldn't have actually, because I would have gone hard Dawn Fan at that point. And then got my differential like that. But anyway, that's going to be game, and we are going to win 4-0. So now we're 3-1 in APA Ascension, which is amazing. I don't know who we play next week, but I mean, I'm just happy with the way the scene has started. Hopefully we just keep it rocking this way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, if you did enjoy, anyways, make sure you go check out his content, of course. His stuff will be in the description below if he has any. And this has been Shady, and I'm out. Peace.